Hey folks, I'm here again with another pick a card reading, and this time it's a little bit of a mix. I found that my enemy readings that I've done, looking for if there are people around you that are um, trying to mess with you or block you or something, those have been really popular. So I'm doing something sort of a variation on that. I'm doing friends, enemies, frenemies, like so fake friends, real friends, or people that are that don't like you and are sending you bad vibes or whatever. I've had people tell me that like they've had coworkers that are causing them problems. Sometimes it's relationships, sometimes it's family. So yeah, I just figured we would check in and see what your situation is. So we got three piles here. Always, I kind of forget. Ooh, the camera. Sorry. I forget to mention that timestamps. I have them in my description box after I do these. So, wow, my camera is really freaking out. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, but yes, timestamps are in the description box, so you can just click to if you're on a computer actually, you can just click the timestamps and it'll take you straight to which pile is yours. If you're on mobile, you have to scan through, but it'll tell you where to go, so you don't have to watch the whole video to get to your pile. Anyway, pile number 1 is amethyst, this giant amethyst. Pile number 2 is, God, my camera, no! Pile number 2 is this tangerine quartz. And then pile number 3 is the aqua quartz. I gotta sit really close to the camera today, I think, because it's just not picking up any of the light anywhere. Sorry for people trying to watch this. Okay. Alright. Off to a rocky start, but here we go. Pile number 1. Giant amethyst. That's you. Let's see. Friends, enemies, frenemies. What's going on? I guess we just have to do that with this camera. Okay. Ooh! Ooh! Cool. Okay. Some cards here I really like. The Nightingale. I love the Nightingale. Singing a song. You might be a singer. If you pick this card, you might be someone who is a performer or creative in a vocal way. Maybe you do some sort of speaking, some sort of talking expression for your job, even if it's like counseling or public speaking, or maybe you have a channel on YouTube or whatever. But I believe that it does sometimes have to specifically do with singing, like a nightingale. It's an air card. So that also has to do with mind and thinking, but kind of like air is thinking and communication, so that can also be, even if you're not like a singer or a performer or something, this can just do with speaking your truth. Look at the little bird just yelling out what its truth is. And it's upright, so that's very good. This is about a need to express yourself, a need to communicate. Let me just look up more about the nightingale. Okay. Fearless voice. Speech, communication, or song. Yeah, I love that. Fearless voice. So this is the time to express yourself, whatever situation you're in. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. Yeah, so not just singing, but just music in general. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice, so speaking your truth, speaking what's in your heart. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Speak fiercely with kindness. Sing. And bringing this into balance is music. When out of balance, it's like you're being shy and you're holding in what you're supposed to be expressing, or you could be expressing. So something here needs to be said. Either you need to speak your truth to someone, or someone needs to speak their truth to you. And speaking of someone, we have the Knight of what is it? King of Wands. Excuse me, King of Wands. Charismatic person, leader, fun. One of the fun kings, but still very powerful and seated in their power. someone people want to be like, someone people want to follow. That could be you, or it could be someone else. It could be that you need to speak your truth to the King of Wands, or the King of Wands needs to speak their truth to you, or maybe both. My feeling from this is that it's someone else. I feel like this is you. You need to speak your truth, and this is another person. Or again, I think that's what it is. I feel like this is not you, that this is another person, and either they might need to speak their truth to you, or you need to speak to them. But see what resonates. If you feel like the King of Wands is you, it is Leo. So you don't have to be a Leo, but if there is Leo in your chart, and Leo, it's interesting. Leo goes right along with this performer thing. So yeah, this is very performery, musicy. Either you're dealing with a musician, or you're a musician. You're a singer, they're a singer. There's something there. And I'm a musician, so there are chances that someone I know could be watching this. So yeah, music related. Making music is also good, so being truthful, speaking, communicating. Someone is trying to let go of some bad habits, and that might be the message. Something that was chaining them and that was keeping them stuck. Either they have released it or they are releasing it. And I'm saying they, again, I feel like it's them. I feel like this is a message from the person. And we're doing friends, enemies, frenemies. I'm thinking this is friendly. This seems like a friend that needs to speak to you about something. Something about how they've turned over a new leaf. Like, maybe if you're watching this, you might have thought you had a fake friend, or someone who wasn't being truthful with you, or someone who was being deceptive. And that might totally be true. Maybe they were being deceptive, but I feel like they're moving out of that. Speaking of moving out of it, we have the Six of Swords. They're moving away from something. They're moving away from something, and I'm believing it's having to do with these bad habits. And I think they want to tell you about it. They want to yell from the rooftops about how they are leaving behind these bad habits. They're sailing away to smoother seas. And I believe that's probably the King of Wands. This Leo energy. Performer energy. Some performer is telling you this or wants to tell you this. We have Faff the footer upside down, so there's still grounding that needs to happen. Someone's not grounded, or both of you aren't grounded. So this is a really good time to, I feel like that's the advice here, is to get your feet on the ground, and not be up. Like, it's almost like when you're not grounded, it's like your spirit is kind of outside of your body and you need it to get pulled back in. So the way that Faff, I'll turn it up right, Faff is touching his feet there, massaging your feet, feeling your feet, cold water on your feet. Faff the footer comes up in my readings all the time, so I know that I need help with grounding too. But whoever is looking at this reading, yeah, you gotta just get grounded. I think you're nervous about, I feel like maybe this person has not communicated with you in a long time and you've been anxious. And, so this is like, don't worry about it. For you, the only thing to do is to get grounded, and then, just sit tight, because I think you have a friend who might be a performer, that wants to tell you that they've made a lot of progress in their life in some way, and they're moving away from something negative that maybe kept you guys out of communication. So, this was a long one. I want to move on to the next pile, but this looks good. This is definitely friendship pile. So even if you don't feel like that's what's been happening for you, this kind of situation, it looks like someone might be coming forward to tell you what's been going on with them, and that they're in a better place than they were before. So that's nice. Pile 1. Like, share, subscribe. Please message me if you liked this. Tell me if it resonated, or if you want a more personal reading, email me. But yeah, thanks for watching. Pile number 2, tangerine quartz. Let's see what your friend, enemy, frenemy message is. Ooh, okay. So right away, this could have to do with the relationship. Two of Cups is one of the most like relationshipy cards in the deck. It can also have to do with balance within yourself, but because we're asking about other people today, I'm feeling like there's some relationship involved here, and it's upright, so this looks nice. There's some difficulty here, but it, we have Tobira of the Waters. This has to do with transition and transitioning in a smooth way. And she's upright. I want to look at a little bit more of what she's about, because I feel like there's multiple meanings for her. Emotion, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change. So if you think about, we have the Two of Cups, and then we have Tobira of the Waters. So emotions are involved here for sure. It looks like possible romantic emotions. Water is mutable, changeable fluid. Tobira speaks to us of a particular kind of change of emotions, and possibly a change in health. So there might have been a change of heart here. Someone had a change of heart. It says we have choices about how we meet the changes. Either it can be like a boiling, bubbling cauldron of water, or it can be like smooth, clear, clean water. And sometimes we forget we have a choice in that. And making this choice wisely determines our future. The things we need in life remain constant, no matter what is going on or how hectic the changes and pressures in our life may be. We need nurturing and love, and it is ultimately up to us to provide that for ourselves. The healing fairies will help us if we ask them to. So then that also, now, I know we are asking about other people, but healing within yourself, this can be a unity within self card. Like you're finding balance within yourself. There are obstacles here, though. So I feel like you're going through a transition, and you sort of have a choice whether you want to change in a smooth way or if you want to fight it. Because there is like some tension here. Like the elephant upside down, this is obstacles. And this has to do with like obstacles possibly being put in your path so that you have to figure out a way around them. And when you think about Tobira of the Waters, water flowing around obstacles, like around a rock or something in the way, that's sort of what you want to do. You don't want to like head on try to move the boulder in front of you. You want to flow around it like water. There is an easy way to transition, or an easier way to transition through your difficulties. We have Six of Wands upside down. That speaks to not being victorious. This is a victory card. So maybe you're just not feeling victorious. Four of Coins has to do with holding on. So I feel like you're holding on too tightly to some sort of situation. And I don't know if that's a relationship or if you are having trouble finding balance within yourself. And it could be both. But if we think of this as a relationship, I don't have any like personality people cards here, any court cards or anything. So I feel like I want to pull a clarifier for this, because I want to know if this block here is someone else blocking you in this relationship, or if this is just you. So I think Nine of Swords, stress. You're stressed out. Queen of Cups, more emotion. And this Queen of Cups is like very contemplative and kind of sad. So I don't know. I think that you are holding on to a relationship that maybe needs to be let go. Even though the Two of Cups is upright, I feel like maybe you've struggled with a relationship that was not successful, and you're hanging on to it. You're hanging on to it too tightly, like this, and not letting it go. So I think maybe you're actually your own worst enemy in this situation. That's what this looks like to me. I think that you are, like, if you look at these two cards, there's this, like, sadness. Look, it looks sad. I mean, the Queen of Cups isn't always sad, she's just contemplative, but that's what this looks like to me. Not being victorious, having obstacles, needing to flow around those obstacles. I think that maybe you're in a relationship that needs to end, and it's only kind of been hanging on because you're hanging on to it so tightly. So, yeah, this is about letting go and going with the flow, and that you know, this may have been a relationship that came to you so you learned something. You know, sometimes we just need to come together to learn something from each other. It doesn't even mean the other person is like a terrible person. It's just like this wasn't maybe a good match for you. So just take the lessons and move on. I feel like that's the message for you. So there you go, pile 2. Like, share, subscribe. Send me a message if you want a personal reading. I have an email in the description box. I have a Facebook where I do other readings, and an Instagram where I do other stuff, and astrology, and a PayPal if you want to donate. So thanks for listening. We're going to move on to pile number 3, Aqua Aura Quartz. I love that piece. It's very pretty and spiritual crystal. Ooh, okay. Interesting. We're talking about friends, enemies, frenemies. So far there's been nothing super malicious jumping out yet, but you're the Empress. Look at this. I believe this is you right now. This is like totally in your power, totally like abundant. And you know, this card is kind of like about fertility as well, some sort of like fertile ground to do what you need to do moving forward. I feel like maybe you've been taking time out to rest, which is a good thing. Rest and contemplate what your next move is. But we have a lot of like blockages here, actually. Like, I feel like you're sitting back and sort of waiting to figure out where you need to go, but there are things that are also stopping you. So I'm going to look up, I don't pick this card that often. We have the Buffalo upside down. This is a really cool card. It's an earth card. And I want to see what messages we have here with the buffalo. Oh, I'm so sorry about this camera situation. Let's see. I know it takes forever sometimes for me to... Sometimes I open these books and it goes straight to the one I'm looking for, and it doesn't always happen. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Restless, lacking gratitude. Okay, so I feel like you are more abundant than you think you are, and it's time to be open and have gratitude. Like, I feel like, or what just came to me is maybe you've been helping people and they are not grateful. There might be some ungrateful energy here. It's Mother's Day today, so God, I hope this isn't one of those, like, you know, moms that are, like, thinking of their kids being ungrateful or something. That just popped into my head. I hope that's not the case. So the buffalo is grounded, but its mind is up in the heavens, this says. So if you look at that lightning up there, even though this is an earth card, this is like an as above, so below kind of like integrating the upper with the lower with mind and earth, or bringing mind into earth. But this is upside down. Reminding us of our gifts. Yeah, there's some sort of restlessness here. Restlessness maybe because you're not moving forward yet. And we have also this card, which is the moving forward card. This is the Six of... Oh no, this is the Six of Wands. Excuse me. Oh my god, the other... Actually, Pile 2 got this card reversed too. It's a different deck, but it's the Victory card, but it's upside down. So you're not feeling victorious. You're feeling restless. But you have everything you need, actually. You just don't realize it. Then we have Spirit Dancer upside down. I believe this is another creativity card. I think this has to do with needing to be creative. Self-expression, freedom, exploration. Yeah, I feel like you want to do that, but you're stuck. Why are you stuck? I might have to clarify... Whoa, I'm shaking this around. I might have to clarify this too, like the last spread, because I want to know more information about this. Self-absorbed and obsessed, the reverse Spirit Dancer has become entangled in her own unexpressed and perhaps inexpressible fantasies. She feels angry and driven and may be unable to express her feelings in any way except through destruction. Yeah, wow, okay. So that's you, right? You're real frustrated because you're not expressing yourself. Something's holding you back. So I want to know, is it a person holding you back, or is it you holding you back? Is it a situation holding you back? You're restless and you're stuck. And you want to move forward. Okay, I picked, for a clarifier, He of the Fiery Sword, but it's reversed. This is another card about action, not taking action. But why? Why are you not able to take action? The Tower. Something happened. Something exploded. Maybe your whole foundation you've been building exploded and fell down. I'm still not seeing another person here. I'm still not seeing anyone else. Like, this is, I don't know why, but you were building towards something that fell apart, and you're upset about it. And you're blocked. And I mean, maybe resting is right to do right now. Like, maybe you do need to rest. Maybe you need to rejuvenate. Like, maybe you've been through something really traumatic, and you need to, like, take a break. Like, you're frustrated. You don't want to take a break, but you need to. And I'm thinking, I do know people in situations like this where they are ready to go, but someone else is stopping them. So there could be a relationship here. Like, I know people in situations like that right now where they would be moving forward with whatever they wanted to do if someone wasn't standing in their way. Who is standing in the way? Okay, we have the Moth. Restless energy. Flighty restlessness. You are restless. You're restless and you want to move forward, and I'm not getting shown what your blockage is. I think it's someone else. I think someone is blocking you from moving forward and it's frustrating you. But I'm not getting... I just keep picking cards. Wow, yeah. Yeah, the Tower plus the Ten of Swords. This is like a betrayal. This is like a betrayal already happened. So yeah, if we're talking about enemies, I don't know. I'm not getting court cards here. But you had some sort of betrayal happen and everything fell down, and now you're really restless and you want to move forward. Something you were working on was not victorious. It could have been a creative thing, it could have been a business thing. That's not the focus of this reading. This reading is about who is blocking you or helping you. So yeah, I don't know if it's your environment, I don't know if it's your workplace, because I'm not getting cards related to the specifics of what it is, but I feel like if you're in an environment that feels negative to you, I think you're right about it. I think that there are people that are blocking you from your truth, and I think that you need to choose yourself. I think you need to pull yourself back and rejuvenate and rest and take care of yourself. Like, I think maybe, especially with the Empress, you've probably been taking care of other people, and you might have been taken advantage of. And today's the day you're hearing that, yeah, you need to rest and you need to take care of yourself and you need to put yourself first. I think that's the message here. Like, there was some sort of betrayal and your whole world kind of fell down. But I think it's about turning this into a breakthrough and not holding on to what happened. Don't dwell on what happened. It sucked. Take the lessons you needed to learn from it and move forward. But yeah, you're just feeling really restless and really blocked. And I think that, I don't know if you don't see a way out or what it is, but when you hear about Spirit Dancer and destruction, that your energy is only going towards destruction right now, this could also mean, I'm just thinking about that type of energy, like you're holding in what you really should be expressing and you're not moving forward and you're just destroying what's around you. It's sort of like breaking your own toys so no one else can play with them. I think that's what's happening to you. Something didn't work out and it's like someone betrayed you and you want to betray them back. You want to destroy everything they destroyed for you. Like, you just can't let it go. This betrayal, just like, really, you're just feeling it really strongly. and you're not grounded either, and you feel really restless and you want to move forward. I think this is like very revengey. I think that you really want to take revenge. This is like a revenge pile. Something really bad happened. But I think what you need to do is turn this card upside down, and you need to move away from this. Like if you look at those brambles there, and the butterfly is escaping, I think it's time for you to just move on. I don't think I mean I'm not someone who thinks that just because you fight back against someone that you're the same as they are. That's not what I'm saying. Like, you do need to stand up for yourself in situations where people are being shitty to you, but in this situation I feel like it's just time to move on. I think you're just stuck in this because of the way that you were wronged. And it looks like you were really wronged, and that's terrible. But rather than get stuck on this, I think you just need to choose yourself, take care of yourself, and move forward. Because people or someone or multiple people kind of fucked you over in some way, and that sucks. I'm sorry. It looks really bad. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it can be really difficult to let go of those grudges and move on, but I think you just need to focus on yourself and do what's right for you and move forward. So yeah, the pile 3, there's your reading. If you want more information about your specific situation, email me. My email is in the description box. Also, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. I have a Facebook, I have an Instagram, and I have a PayPal if you want to donate. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.